sweet notification. And we'll be good to go once that comes on. We're just gonna do this real quick. I don't think it's gonna take too long, hopefully. That is a lot of boards. I gotta see if I remember all of them too. I remember the main ones pretty well, but we will see how this goes. There it is. Dashboard's up. Alright, let's destroy this. All of the boards from Mario Parties 1 to 8, DS, and Super Mario Party. This template does not include Mario Parties 9 and 10, so I don't have to destroy those immediately. Yeah, so let's get to it, because there's a lot of boards here. They're all kind of scrambled and mixed up. I'm just going to mix up a couple more, too, at random. There's a lot of boards between Mario Parties 1 to 8, and then DS. Again, the ones that aren't included are, hello again, ProCake, it's been a while. So the Mario Parties that aren't included here are 9, 10, Island Tour, Starcross, and I don't know, just the non-Mario Party ones. So let's get to it. Let's start off. We have Toad's Midway Madness from Mario Party 4. You know how these ranking videos go. Let's get to it. I think this should be a pretty good analysis of kind of, you know, I'm going to do this quickly. Speed through. So Mario Party, or Toad's Midway Madness, we're going to put this kind of in mid-range for me. Kind of on the lower half. Basically the biggest thing that turns me off on that one is the starting area where like it's guaranteed that a couple of people are going to spin around before they can even get on the main path. That one just grinds things to a halt. Don't really like it. But it's not bad either. There's much worse in the horizon. Castaway Bay from Mario Party 6. I'm going to put this... See, this one's cool for me. This one reminds me of Mario's Rainbow Castle, or Rainbow Tower, which I think we have later on. For better, not for worse, thankfully. This one has a lot more control on it. With Mario Party 6's orbs, it plays a lot better. I'm going to put that in A rank for now. We'll see. I'm just going to put this one a little... we'll keep it there. I think Castaway Bay is definitely better than Toad's Midway, so I'm going to keep it there. Bowser's Enchanted Inferno from Mario Party 7. Actually a really solid Bowser board. One that is not terribly punishing, but you still have to play it very well. I'm going to put this bad boy in the B rank. Really fun board. I'm glad it's like the final Bowser board in Mario Party 7 is sweet. I love it. Alright. I might actually have to like look into some of these. Why can I not remember? It's Mario Party 6. I know that. Hold on. I cannot remember the name of it. But that's why we're here. Boards. There we go. Fair Square. There we go. That's what I was trying to remember. I'll keep that up here just in case. But I do remember it being... Don't know any of them. Well, I'm going to teach you all of them quickly. So Fair Square is a very gamble-heavy map. It has you involving like buying stars from a single star space that doesn't switch, but between day and night, which is the different cycles of Mario Party 6. You can get stars for different prices, so you can get it for the normal 20 coins, or you can get it for as cheap as 5 coins. This kind of has a lot of RNG gambling luck. Oh yeah, Mario Party 9 and 10 are not in this list, by the way, ProCake. So don't worry about that. We won't be dealing with Mario Party 9 and 10 here. Anyway, Fair Square. I'm going to plop it right here. I'm going to actually plop Toad a little bit lower. Sorry, guys. Don't get mad at me for that one. Yeah, Fair Square is actually a lot of fun. It gets a little gamble heavy, and getting stars in this map can be a little trivial, but yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Crank the volume up just a tad on my side. How's the volume on everybody else's end? I don't want the volume being too loud on that. Not that quiet. A little bit, there you go. Alright, so Clockwork Castle from Mario Party 6. This one had you running away from Bowser on the nighttime and trying to catch DK in the daytime for stars. So you can buy a star from DK, but you lose a star from Bowser. It's a cool concept. The only thing is, my only thing is maybe it could have used an extra set of pipes or something, and it just plays a little weird. But it's not a bad map. Mario Party 6 has some really solid maps for me. I'm going to keep it there. I might need like one category. This is getting a little rough here. Why is there... Yeah, we need like a category. Sorry, whoa, what's going on? Oh, I screwed things up. Don't worry, I'm going to fix it. Up and up. I'm going to put a category above. And we're going to put E in here. Yeah, we need E here, and we're going to make that green, I guess. What? I'm just going to make another extra category, just in case, because there's a lot of boards here that's going to make this interesting. I'm actually going to put your bike down. I'm going to put this one down here, too. I think fair square needs to be there. So just basically consider that my good maps are pretty much here, and like these are the starting to get lower ones. There's gonna be only a couple that reach here. Oh, this is another Mario Party 6 map that it's like Treetop something. I swear, I know these boards. I swear I know them. Maybe. Oh god, this is the minigame list. Oh yeah, so we're gonna see me looking at the Mario wiki a lot to making sure I have the names of the boards right. Yeah, Towering Treetop. There we go. Yeah, we're going to keep the Mario Wiki open just in case. Turn that down just a tad. So, Towering Treetop is just your basic map. Like, you just get 20 coins and you buy a star. It's pretty basic. The nighttime makes it a little more interesting. I'm going to place this one on a C rank. There's nothing a whole lot happening here. I like that Boo returns in this map. It's just a pretty decent map. Bowser's Magma Mountain, the one that me and my people from Mario Party 4 could not finish a stream of. We couldn't finish a stream of this board on multiplayer just because Dolphin was having so many issues. It's a cool board. It's ruthless. Especially trying to get the happening star is really rough on this board. There's some cool ideas with Bowser and the Bowser suit. Like, you can get 50 coins by showing up with Bowser in a Bowser suit. You can get 50 coins from Bowser. That's really cool. I think it's a pretty standard Bowser map. Like, this is probably the low for the Bowser maps. I'm going to put it here in D. Not because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's a standard Bowser map. So this is Mystery Land from Mario Party 2, and it works sort of like Wario's Battle Canyon, which I think is yeah, it's right there. We'll be seeing that one later. This one flows a bit better. It's probably my least favorite map in Mario Party 2, but it flows better than Wario's Battle Canyon, which we will be dealing with later again. It plays better. I'm going to put this one right here. So D for me is kind of like standard maps. You're going to see a lot of standard maps where I'm like, it's okay, right? If there's an involved version, we'll keep it there. Koopa Seaside Soiree from Mario Party 4. There's a lot of Mario Party 4. I'm going to spread those boys out because we need some Mario Party 4 later. I don't want to like nail down Mario Party 4 already. Koopa Seaside Soiree. How do I remember? I just have an immense love for this series. I just remember a lot. There's a lot of boards, if you haven't noticed, and we're going to be going through all of them. Koopa Seaside Soiree is... it's okay. I think the luck-based junctions where you have the 50-50 shot of going one way or the other, luck-based gambles aren't great. I'm gonna put this one in a standard section. I honestly should put it kind of right beside Toad's because it has luck-based junctions, but nobody can get left behind. So actually, this might have to be put this down here because somebody can be left behind just like Toad's Midway Madness, and I do not like that kind of style of gameplay. Like, people shouldn't be stuck to one side. You should be able to adjust, right? But I don't know. Waluigi's Island, our first appearance of Mario Party 3. This is a chaotic board. Oh. This one's really, like... So there's a lot of chaotic spaces. If you remember... I'm going to actually pop it up here. If you guys remember this board, it's actually one of my... Again, Mario Party 3 is probably one of my favorites, or maybe my personal favorites. But, like, it's chaotic. So you have this middle section that explodes if too many people step on too many of the happening spaces. This part of the board switches spaces every turn. There's a 50-50 shot you won't be getting through here. Like, there's a lot of chaos going on in this board. So, better for worse, it's chaotic. I'm gonna put it right... It's not standard for me, but it's like... I think it belongs here. Because this is probably the lowest of the low for me, just because it's a little too chaotic based. Like, you really have to watch your rolls. Alright, DK's, not Treetop. Is it Treetop Temple? Oh god, yep, see, we gotta check. I have to check here. So this is Mario Party DS we're going into now. There we go. Where is my encyclopedia? Where's the board hosts? No. Boards, here we go. Sorry about that. Guess we'll never know the name of it. Because this is the one I'm trying to find right here. Alright, well, while that loads. This one, basically, you go to the end and you pay 20 coins and you can buy as many stars as you can afford. It's a cool little design. It has some snakes and ladder stuff kind of going there. You want to try to climb to the top and get down. It's a pretty, I'd say, it's not a pretty standard board. I like this one. DS has some really standout boards. Western Land from Mario Party 2. Thank you for the Dorito, I guess. Western Land is huge. It's probably one of Mario Party's biggest boards, and it has like the train and stuff on the outside to get around a little faster. There's 2 boos in this board. Like, it's crazy. It's a huge board, but it is a lot of fun. It's got catchy music. I'm gonna place it in the B rank. Maybe it might be a little, like, it might be a little too big for some people. And I get it, people think it's too big, but I just love the theming and the music with it. It's just spot on. Canex Library. What was that? Do we have the DS name finally? Oh yeah, DK Stone Statue. Treetop Temple is in Mario Party 8, which we'll be dealing with later. Alright. Canex Library is okay. It's sort of like Neon Heights that has like 3 different chests and like, you know, oh, there's a lot of Mario Party 3 maps over here. We're going to split those up just a little bit. Alright. Like, it has different chests, and, like, some chests include coins. One chest includes a bomb, which sends you back to the start, and one has the star. You pay 10 coins for each. It's something that Neon Heights and Mario Party 7 does better, in my opinion. And this one also has 2, like, halves of a board, so it's really weirdly paced. This one... It's not terrible, but it's not that great either. I'll put this one in the standard. Again, D is kind of like standard rank. Nothing wrong with these ones that landed the D rank. It's just, you know, there are better boards. Bowser's Warped Orbit. Now, I actually didn't play this one originally when I had Mario Party Mario Party 8 back in the day. Oh, there's a lot of DSs back in this section. I'm gonna throw some DS around here. There we go. It's okay. I know this. It's kind of cool that the board like kind of travels on itself, and then like you're traveling one way, and then I don't know, like a board event happens, and then you're traveling the other way, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna say it's kind of standard for me. It's cool, map theme, but then it becomes too common that Bowser's just in space all the time, and it's like, yeah, it's cool, but this is the start of the Bowser thing, like, you know, Mario Galaxy and stuff, and then Mario Party 8, 9, and then Bowser just becomes obsessed with space for a little while, and I'm like, I don't really care for it. It's a cool board. Oh, by the way, Western Land's playing now. I hope this isn't a copyright strike going to throw me down. We'll see. Alright, so Toadette's Music Room from the DS. Really cool board. So you're buying music notes which have stars for like increasing prices. So they start at 5, 10, 15, 20, and I think 30 coins, and then like they rotate things. And also the metronomes like change the prices and the places and stuff. I think it's a cool board. Stylely wise, Mario Party DS boards are really cool. So I'm going to throw this in my B rank. I even pushed to A, but A and S are going to start getting pretty exclusive here, and I need to be kind of careful. So we'll leave it there. This is Koopa's Tycoon Town, which is like Monopoly on steroids. So you basically go around the town, you're buying hotels, and when you own a hotel, you earn the stars. And then when people keep putting money inside a hotel, the star rating continues to boardle up. This is originally an idea from Mario Party 7, Windmillville, which is over here. We'll be dealing with that later. And it's just honestly really cool of a design. I'm going to put this in C rank. I don't think it's a standard board. I like the little events that happen there. It's kind of cool that this all just happens in a couple of street blocks. It's kind of cool. And the lucky event is cool. Okay, let's be honest. I don't remember a whole lot with Super Mario Party from the Switch. I barely played it, and then I sold it because I wasn't really happy with it. The boards were standard. Maybe even below standard because of like the Mario Party or Super Mario Party's ideas. I'm just gonna put this in E. I wasn't very happy with this board, that game in all in general. Super Mario Party wasn't great. So you're gonna see a lot of Super Mario Party's boards come there. But don't worry, it's not gonna be alone, because we're dealing with Mario Party 1 now. I think that is that DK's Jungle Adventure, I think? It looks like it. It's hard to tell the JPEG. I'm gonna show you this here. I think it's Jungle Adventure, if I'm right. Yeah, that's definitely it. So this board was pretty standard. Again, Mario Party 1 boards were standard as they were. F rank, yes it is. I'm going to be hitting F rank soon. Pretty standard board. Like, this is the problem with Mario Party, is they didn't have a full set in stone like program yet. So, you know, it's a simple board, but the Womps made it kind of interesting, but it's punishing if you don't have the coins to get through this board. So, mix and match. It's a rough bit of a board. It's cool because like you can use these question marks to strategize and have like a boulder roll everybody away from one section. It's an okay board. I don't know. The DS boards are going to be a bit rough. Or the Mario Party 1 boards. We're going to put this one... I think this is deserving of a standard rank. So, yeah. So, Boo's Haunted Bash from Mario Party 4 is my favorite of the game. Just because of the strategy, the Boo trains, the different bridges, the Big Boo. This one's pretty good. It's one of my favorites of the game. So that being said, I'm going to put it... Oh, you're going to see a lot of standard D ranks. We're going to put Boo's Haunted Bash right here and C. There's a couple little bit of annoyances of the board, but it's still my favorite of that game, which is kind of sad to see. Oh, we got Mario Party 3 being spammed a little bit here. This is Rainbow Dream over here. Rainbow Dream from Mario Party 5. Not skin pack. I don't know what. Anyway. Come on, just pull up. Yeah, marijuana. Good. It's Rainbow Dream. Yeah. The internet's great. It's a standard board. I don't know if I really like the style of these boards where it's like separate boards because you have like 4 separate parts and they're small parts, yeah, but and you go through them differently. I don't know. It's a style that works, I guess, but these ones kind of got a little boring in Mario Party 5. I like this. Like, even the designs are kind of cool. I don't know. Ooh, this one's tough. I'm gonna give it... There you go. I'm gonna put it right there. C is pretty good. Put it on standard D. Yeah, D rank's gonna get a lot of boards. Warning you. You'll see where my favorites start to show up. This is Wispy Woods from Mario Party 3. And actually, I'm just gonna crank that right there. Super Mario Party doesn't deserve any love. Wispy Woods was pretty cool because you had like the Monty Moles that switch your directions, but you were able to do something about it. Like you could stall or speed up if a direction that the mole was pointing the sign at was what you wanted. You could speed that up. There's a lot of cool little board events. There's a lot of like strategizing within the board. Mario Party 3 is one of my favorites. I'm gonna plant that in C. Another Super Mario Party board, just gonna plant it right there. We got a couple of these. You know what? Let's just knock them all out. Super Mario Party was boring. Only 4 boards, by the way, in that game. I'm just gonna plant it right there. I mean, I like the idea with Mega Fruit, so I'll plant it over by E, but that doesn't mean it's any better. It still should deserve the F rank. And I hate Powder Keg. Tantalizing Tower was kind of cool, but I'm going to leave it all there. Let's keep going back. Chilly Waters from Mario Party 3. I love this board. I love the strategy with it. I cannot get those like snowball events down where like if you get hit by the snowball, you travel back or forward or whatever. I cannot figure those out, but I love the board. I love how the middle is like a danger ground, so you have to be careful. If 2 people go in that middle pond, then you know, you get into trouble. I love this board. A rank. Spaceland from Mario Party 2. Kind of a bit of a mess, honestly. The board events are a little bit... I love the design of the board. The music's cool, but... And Black Hole Bowser's, like, really cool. But that death ray, like, kills, like... Is it half your coins or all your coins? It's a rough, like that one's a harsh one to play and a harsh one to get right. But the travel's really cool. There's a lot of like variety of travel. I'm gonna put it on C. Bowser's Pinball Machine, just as a board on its own, is one of the coolest Bowser themed boards in the entire franchise. I think this is my favorite Bowser board of all time. Just the theming. You're the size of a pinball in a pinball machine, and all the board events are like, you know, you being in a pinball machine, like you get hit by the bumpers or stuff like that. I just think it's a immensely amazing board. What is that? Is that Horrorland? I think that is Horrorland. That's, yeah, I think it's Horrorland, right? Oh yeah, Horrorland, put in that S rank. If it's, yeah, okay, that's definitely Horrorland. Horrorland is really awesome because it uses the day-night cycle that you start seeing in Mario Party 6, and it just does so much cool stuff with it. Like, that board is a change. It's chaotic, but it's plannable compared to like Waluigi's Island, where it's chaotic and it's harsh. This one's chaotic, sort of, but takes really good planning to set yourself up really well. Like, at the nighttime, there's a lot more boos. There's the big boo who could steal through all your opponents. And at the daytime, there's a lot more moving. Like, you can push away the womps to get by. But at nighttime, those womps are stone solid. You can't do anything with them, so you're stuck in one path. Awesome board. If you have the chance to play it, do it. It's great. Creepy Cavern from Mario Party 3. Creepy Cavern is a bit of a mix for me. I like it because it's two sides of the map, yes, but both sides of the map are very important. And it's not hard to get to the other side, but you still have to juggle like between each side and figure out how you're going to go through different things. It's a cool board. It's a little bit rough on some parts, but here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to level up Wispy Woods to B rank. Alright, so this is Treetop Temple, or DK's Treetop Temple. Is it, how do you say it? Is it? Hold on. It's Mario Party 8. Go to the Wikipedia. Yeah, Treetop Temple. I got it right. So this is your standard board in Mario Party 8, where it's just like get to the star, pay 20 coins. It's really cool of a map. There's some cool little events, and I love the theming. The music was kind of cool. I'm gonna put it in C rank. It's a pretty. I'd maybe plop it down to D potentially, but I'll keep it there for now. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna plop it down to D because it's a pretty standard map. Canal, or what is that? It's something Canal. I can't remember it now. Mario Party 7. Is it Grand Canal? I have a feeling it's called Grand Canal. Yeah, Grand Canal. It's decent of a map. I don't think it's that special. It's pretty standard of a map. I'm going to put it also in the standard rank, because it's just you pay 20 coins to get to a star. There's some cool board events. Actually, I'm going to put it up a bit. I'm going to put it up to C, because the Bowser Time events can like make things a bit interesting in that board. Bowser Time in Mario Party 7 is actually a really cool feature that changes these maps for the better. Alright, we got Eternal Star for Mario Party 1. I know, Mario Party 1 is unavoidable now at this point. So this was like the warp-based one, so where there was like different paths, but they warped to different islands, and it was a confusing mess for some time. But now it's not, because people who've played the game and really studied it have learned the warp paths in this game, which make it a little bit less intense, I guess. It's not bad. But yeah, if you don't know the warp pathing and it's really complicated, like there's a whole table that you have to figure out, it could be a bit of a disaster of a map. Unfortunately, Mario Party 1's going to have a lot of maps in the lower tier, I think, just because they were trying to figure things out. Let's talk about Pirate Land from Mario Party 2. It's kind of standardly average, except for the punishing gimmick of the happening spaces, because if you land on a happening space, it sends you to the start. And there is a good chunk of happening spaces. Let me show you quickly. Hopefully that will load. Okay, it does. My internet just doesn't want to load anymore. Camping resort? Oh yeah, we're gonna... Oh god, we just got a camping resort. Okay, hold on. That's kind of what we need. There we go. This is a good picture. But yeah, like there's happening spaces all over these boardwalks and all over these ones. There's like one on there too. These boardwalks especially are a challenge to get through. I do like how the Womps come back from Mario Party, or these are Thwomps now at this time, but they block the path and then you have to pay coins to get through. I like that kind of stuff. I'm glad those are back to make it a little challenging. I'm gonna say, do I say it's a little above standard? Nah. No, it's going to standard. We're going to have a lot of standard maps coming up here. Neon Heights was really cool. Because this is the map sort of like Canex Library. I'm going to drop Canex Library, actually, for a couple of reasons. But this is like Canex Library, but done right. There's a lot of cool event boards. You're still buying chests to have the chance of a star, but the board is just so cool. Like, this is a really cool idea. Let me show you this quick. Oh, wrong one. Just ignore that I can't type. Like, it is just a cool board. Oh, that's a terrible photo of it, though. There we go. Is that a more zoomed in one? There we go. Like, just look at it. You have, like, a western section, then you have the space section, you have baseball here, and then you have all the middle section where there's a little bit of a gamble card. It's just a really cool designed map. It plays pretty well and honestly really fun. I have no problems with this board. I'm going to put this one in B rank. I think it's actually personally one of my favorites. I know some people might differ, but you know. So the chain chomp mechanic, it comes twice in this game. We'll be talking about this later, but this is Pyramid Park, I believe. I don't really want to check, but I think it's called Pyramid Park. Let's see. Pyramid Park, right? Yep. It's not bad, but I think I really don't like the chain chomp gimmick. It's done better than it was in Mario Party 6, but I don't think it was really done very well. I'm going to say it's standard D rank because I'm going to be putting its relative later on down here. Bowser's Nightmare. Oh god, it is a nightmare. There's a lot of punishment in this board. Like, Bowser's Nightmare has a lot of punishment with its happening spaces, and like its board design is a little punishing at times. And you could have a chance where like almost half the board becomes red spaces, and it's just... It's a rough time. Oh, the other picture looks much better. We're gonna get the picture here. There we go. Come on, load her in. But like, you can get stuck in this middle wheel, and then like there's a chance that a Bowser like space will turn in here. Bowser can walk through this section, like this whole line here, from here to here, and like cover this all in red spaces. Stealing your items. There's a lot of risks in this map, and none of these happening spaces really are good for you. It's funny that there's all lava here, and then little water section. Like, what's Bowser? I guess Bowser's not completely unhuman. He has to drink water too, guys. Still not a fun map. I'm not a big fan of it. It's a cool looking map, though. It's just, you got some Bowser theming, but I wish there was a little bit more, maybe? I don't know. It's okay. It's a harsh map to play. 50 turns on this is a nightmare. Alright, let's go and put Bowser's Nightmare. I'm going to say in D, because it's pretty standard. It's not terrible. The worst Bowser level is still coming up. We'll be dealing with that later, though. Luigi's Engine Room from Mario Party 1. So the gimmick of this one was that doors open and close. I believe happening spaces switch them. And is kind of big of a map, and you know, let me just load an image up. I want to show you guys what I'm kind of looking at here. As you can see here, like, yeah, the doors on the middle section, and pretty much every section has like doors that limit your movement. And in this map, like, the question mark spaces switch the doors around, which can screw you over. So there's like a need of stalling and stuff, but there's no items to really help you stall. So there's not a whole lot of strategy when you can't help yourself stall. It's a bit of a rough map. I'm gonna put it here. I think it's a good spot for it. Deep blooper C from Mario Party 3. So this one involved two sides. There was a bunch of different like chance-based events where you could be pushed to the other side, or, you know, like sucked in and put into a different map. There's a lot of different map movement spots, but I do like the design of the board. I do like mostly how it plays, but it's hard to get stars if you're depending on one side, right? It can be kind of rough. I still really like the design of this board, but it's got to be, I don't know, I wouldn't put it in standard. I'll put it in standard. Oh, now we got 2 rows going on in the standard ones. Yep, there's a lot of standard maps for me. Rainbow Castle is probably one of my favorite, because it takes what Castaway Bay's idea, right? Castaway took this idea, but this one's a little more, I guess, less strategy based. You can't really influence yourself as much as you could, say, in Castaway Bay in the future. So I'm gonna set this guy. I'm gonna set it in standard, because it's still an intense map, and it can be a bit punishing, but it's still a really fun map. We got Shy Guy Jungle Jam. Now, this is not. I'm actually gonna plop Boo here from Mario Party 4. Let's talk about Jungle Jam, because I think it's also my next favorite one in Mario Party 4. Because, yeah, you got 2 split sides there. You got the Shy Guy statue that can make this river flow, which then breaks the 2 sides, so you can't cross. But overall, the design is fun. I like how you take the, what is that name? The Condor. You take the Condor to go to the other side and get coins and stuff like that. It's still a pretty fun playing map. I like it. So I'm going to put it in the B section. Actually, I think I'll put it in B. It's actually a pretty cool map. So we got Yoshi's Tropical Island, I believe. I swear it's Tropical Island. Boards. Yep, Yoshi's Tropical Island. So Tropical Island took there's Mr. Pirate. Like the thwomps in the main section here, and like there's a 2-side split. I'll grab it here. Here we go. Yoshi Tropical. Where is it? Alright, here we go. So you have like the thwomps on the bridges, which you have to pay to get across them. The fee increases every time somebody pays through. So if somebody pays 5 coins, the next person has to pay 6 coins, which makes these bridges kind of scary. They go all the way up to 50. Like, it's a scary little board here in this midsection. But Toad's always on one side and Bowser's on the other. It's a short board. If you can't get across the bridges, your next choice is to hit the question mark spaces, which switches the side that each character is on. So for example, if you were here and you hit it, then Toad goes to this side and Bowser goes to that side, vice versa. It's a cool styled map. Small, but it's heavily roll dependent, right? So the rolls can be kind of scary in this map, because one wrong move and you just sent Bowser to your side, and Bowser's only like 5 spaces away. It's not a bad map. Actually, it's probably one of my favorites on that one, just because of style and just fun alone. It's probably going to be one of the only Mario Party 1 boards to go this high. So, expect that. Bowser Land from Mario Party 2 is still a really cool Bowser board. The Bowser parades, the different punishing, like, question mark spaces aren't terrible. The random store gimmick can get a little rough to some people, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. I'm going to plant it on the sea. Alright, so next up is Wario's Battle Canyon from Mario Party 1. This might be the worst, in my opinion, like, the worst role-based map in the good Mario Party games. And I think in Mario Party 1, this is probably the worst. Maybe. We'll get to the other one. It's very role-dependent. You can't really strategize, again, with Mario Party 1's limitations. You can't really strategize on this map, which makes it a bit rough. Just kind of moving things around here a little bit. So, it actually earns the F rank just because its brother, where did its brother end up? Yeah, its future relative, which is Mystery Land, had a lot more options to strategize and get out of an area if you needed to. This one, you don't have a whole lot of input change, and it gets rough because of that. Alright, Wiggler's Garden. It's just another really cool standard map, but it's got DS's aesthetics. Like, again, you're a small little person in a garden with a giant piranha plant. That's just really cool, design-wise. It's a standard board. You pay 20 coins with a random star. There's some really cool events. The top with the piranha plant is scary. I think it's probably one of the better standard maps, like with Chow and Treetop. It's funny how the garden maps are kind of in the C rank. But yeah, it deserves its spot. This is Peach's birthday cake. Oh boy. So you went to the middle, you paid your 20 coins, and then you go back. There's a couple of luck-based gimmicks that make this map a little bit infuriating, but not this infuriating. But it's still pretty heavy roll-based. You could, like, there's always a chance that some person's going to get thrown into the the Bowser cake, which is bad, because it wastes your turn, and you have to pay 20 coins to Bowser, so you're basically losing a free star. Or not losing a star, you know what I mean. Not a great map. Yeah. I'm glad we moved on from this kind of stuff. This is Toy Dream, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like Toy Dream. Which is your standard map, you pay 20 coins. It's a really cool looking map, but it's pretty standard. There's a couple of board gimmicks that are cool, but nothing that crazily changes your game. I'm gonna put it in the standard section. Really cool music though. I love the aesthetics in these boards is really cool, but we got Windmillville. I'm probably gonna set it with Tycoon Town, with an exception. Actually, it's going to D rank, because this one has a little less luck based, and there's a little bit of luck based in this one because there's branching paths that close off to one side, so you kind of have to play with that carefully. But it's a Tycoon Monopoly based town. I'd say it could go to D2 or C as well, but I think Tycoon Town's a little more approachable. So you got Greedy Gala. Goomba's Greedy Gala is probably my least favorite board in that game, but for different reasons. I don't think it's as bad as, do I have a Toad's Turn? Like, I don't know if I really like. It's funny because I have an issue with these boards because they lock out players from the main route for a good chunk of time. This one doesn't have that chance, and I think it makes it better than per se Toad's Midway Madness not. This one has some pretty cool, nice board gimmicks, and you can actually get a good chunk of coins in here. It's not bad. I think I just don't like the Mario Party 4 system that much. I already kind of talked about it during the just Mario Party games tier list. So, play with that as you will. We'll see how it is. Shy Guy's Perplexed Express or something like that? It's a train with Shy Guys on it, and it's actually really cool, because, like, it's a one-way path, but the trains can switch up with board events, or you could be thrown onto the top of the train and have to go a long way back, or maybe your train gets flipped over, so then your car is right at the front, so you have a star chance. And then there's also like the DK and Bowser gimmicks, that DK gives you a free star, and then Bowser takes one away, and they replace the train conductor, or the front, which then adds like an ability to stalling or speeding up so you can make the DK, or stalling before Bowser gets there. This is a really fun board. Probably one of my favorites in Mario Kart, or Mario Party 8. So I'm going to plant that over here at B, I think is a good place for it. Oh, Spiny Desert is one of my favorite boards in Mario Party 3. I'm going to put it right by A. Reason for it is the quicksand pits are fun to use because it takes you to the side of the board, and the craziness with the cactus where you can go like dozens and dozens of different locations depending on your role and what cactus you hit. Like, it's a lot of fun strategy planning in that one. I'm going to keep it right there. Bowser's Megama Mountain, I think, also deserves... Here's the thing. So I hear some people like the gambling in Bowser's Megama Mountain from Mario Party 1. I personally don't. You know, you're paying 20 coins, and then, or I think it's 10 to 20 coins. You get like a chance, a 50% chance of going the shortcut or getting screwed over and not getting your money back. And also that this board can become littered with red spaces is scary. And honestly not fun when that happens. I'm gonna plant it at E. It's not terrible like this, but it's eh. You know what? I'm actually going. Okay. Shy Guy's Booty Boardwalk is another one-way board, sort of like Pangoda Peak, which I'm going to talk a lot about here later on. But it's kind of boring to me. It's just kind of like a straight path with small little curves and not a whole lot going on with the board. It just isn't really that interesting. It's a standard board for me. It's not bad. It's just really standard. King Boo's Haunted Mansion, I believe, or something like that. What is it called? I don't actually remember the exact name. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. This board's really cool because the layout is randomized every time you start the map. So you go in, nobody knows where to go. The layout to the house is crazy different. I know some people don't like it just because it's random, but I truly, honestly enjoy it because it adds like a bit of randomness. And you're like, huh, where's the star? Where's King Boo? You gotta find King Boo and not one of the pitfalls, which is not good. It's just a whole lot of fun. Haunted Hideaway, okay. But yeah, and today I get Shy Guy right? Oh, Perplex Express. Okay, I kind of got it right. Good enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fun to me. Personally, I don't think people really like it that much, but I think it's worth a C rank. Okay, we got Spaceland or Future, or no, it's Future Dream, right? Because it's like the space theme map. But other space theme map, there's a lot of space theme maps in Mario Party, which kind of gets me tired of them. This one's kind of tired as well. There's also like forced movement between the 3 different platforms, or whatever you want to call it. Future Dream, hold on, let me just show you. It just feels sort of like they're just doing Rainbow Dream again. Like, Rainbow Dream was okay, but this just feels like it's Future Dream, but just another, like, one less island, honestly. Let me show you here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's so small. Okay, well, this will have to do. It just feels like you have this taxi on the both sides that force you through. You get this, which is cool, which is a slot machine. I don't know, it just feels like Rainbow Dream with one less island and easier teleportation, but I'm gonna say it's pretty standard at D. Egad's Garage is really cool. Hold on, let me just show this one. Oh, I spelled that terrible. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of different cool things with Egad. It's kind of like a guest star, and there's like different inventions you can land on, which will change things up a little bit. There's teleporters on the board, which move you around a little bit. In the nighttime, some things go different. Like this event changes, and like this one I think it switches over. So there's different paths. So you have to kind of plan on day and night switches. This is a perfect use of day and night, I think, with Mario Party 6. It's a really cool board. I'm putting it an A. I know it's a little, Sweet Dream. Usually I get mad at like boards that have kind of force you down a path if you're not quick enough or if you're too slow. So this one and these ones. But this one doesn't lock you in as bad. 20 coins for a star. There's some really cool events, including an event you can actually just steal a star from everybody for free. Mental. I'm putting this one in C. It's cool. Pirate Dream, my favorite in Mario Party 5, just because of how many choices you have. Let me show you some of that Pirate Dream. There we go. Plop that in. Images. There you go. I was like, oh, why is it not working? It's a cool board because there's so much ground, but there's also a lot of fun traveling ways. Oh, no. So, like, if you land on here, the cannon takes you at a random spot somewhere on the top section. These take you down, so if you need to get down here for a star that can potentially spawn on one of these spaces. These, like, Womp and Thwomps here will bring you to different parts of the board. Or you take the long way. The Monty Mole here is basically free coins. I just love this board with a lot of love. And also these, like this one's in the track here. We'll send a boulder down. There's just a lot of fun strategy in this board. Pirate Dream for me is a dream. I love it. I think it's probably one of the best boards in Mario Party 5. So I'm going to plant that bad boy right in the B rank. Undersea Dream. Is it Underwater Dream? It's like Underwater Dream or Undersea Dream. It's split into two boards, or split into two halves with connecting bridges. No womps to block them. It's not a bad board. I don't know. It's okay. I don't remember enjoying it that much. There was some cool little strategies you could do, but I remember it being pretty standard. Pango to Peak. Dragging that up to S rank. Now, my reason for that is just the theming of this board is just so different compared to all the other boards. I think that's how you spell it. It's just the theming of this board is so unique, and it's fun because you go up to the mansion, you pay for 1 star, you get sent down, and it feels like a journey, right? Like you're going up and down, up this whole section with some really cool board events. And you're going up, and the price changes if you hit one of these gongs. You have this one here, and you have this one here, which changes the price up. And the price goes up to 50, and then goes back down. So you have to play your cards right. Get up there when it's cheap, and then hold out when people have to pay lots of money, right? Just the theming of this board is intensely cool. Like, there's risk with this thing, because this boy can send you down. This guy can give you coins or a star if you do it right. You get coins here. These ones will change the prices. It's just a really cool board. Like, you start at the village, and then you hop your way. You go to the dojo, do some duel minigames. Then you make your way up, and you start feeling the grand scale of this mountain. You're getting up to the path here, right, where it's starting to road out. Then you have these two, like, really trivial, might change your fate, like, question mark spots. I really love the style and just the adventure kind of feel of Pango to Peak. It is one of my favorites, hands down. Alright, so remember Pyramid Park. This is the weaker cousin for me. It's not bad, but it is pretty weak in my opinion. The the thing is, with the nighttime, like the middle freezes off, and everybody's trying to get chain chomps. The chain chomps are all outside the board, and like, you know, when the middle's locked in and everybody's running on the outside, it gets really too crowded and congested. I'm not a big fan of this board, but it's not terrible. So I'm gonna put it. Here's a controversial pick. I'm gonna actually put it here. I don't like the chain chomp gimmick at all, so I'm gonna put this one in C, but this one down, because I don't really like the chomp mechanic, but this one definitely does it better than this one. But you know, is that it? We actually finished it. Okay, so that is it. I'm gonna save this template. There we go. Alright, that's done. So that is our Mario Party tier list for the boards. This was quite an undertaking. Obviously not crazy. There are other crazy things. Maybe when the channel gets a little bit bigger. How about this? I got an idea. At 400 views on Twitch, I will do every single minigame. If there's a tier list for it, I'll do every single minigame. I think I remember most of them, so we will talk about, and there's like how many minigames in this series. Actually no, we're gonna have to make that bigger because well, no, we'll see. How about let's hit 500 views on Twitch, and I will do every single minigame in Mario Party. That is a huge undertaking. Most Mario Party games have from 50 to 70 minigames per game. So that will be an undertaking. And you guys better join me. So I will see you guys later. That is the tier list of my Mario Party tier list. I hope you guys have a good day and take care.